be very sensitive to any subtle feeling of expectation. A sense that something is going to be given that will complete or fulfill ourselves, that will put an end to a subtle feeling of discomfort or lack or dis-ease. Whatever we are expecting is obviously not present now. Therefore, our expectation takes us away from our current experience, away from the now, into an imaginary future. And we expect in this imaginary future to receive some kind of object, some words, some guidance, some practice, something that will lead us towards that which we deeply desire, which is peace or fulfillment. But any object that is given to us in the future will at some point be taken away from us. And therefore cannot be deeply satisfying, cannot be the source of lasting peace and fulfillment. If there is a subtle state of expectation present in us, this expectation betrays our belief that enlightenment is some kind of state of mind, a state of mind that can be acquired or achieved. What is traditionally called enlightenment is nothing to do with a state of the mind. It is nothing to do with something that is not present at one time and becomes present at another time. What is traditionally called enlightenment is a revelation of the ever-present nature of the mind. By expecting enlightenment as a state of mind that will come upon us in the future, we are denying the reality that is already present. By living in expectation, we deny the very thing we are expecting. When you feel a sense of expectation, ask your mind, what is it that you are expecting? And if the mind is honest, it will reply some kind of object, some kind of state of mind. Point out to the mind that any state of mind that it acquires or assumes in the future will, by definition, disappear, and cannot therefore be deeply satisfying, cannot be a source of lasting peace. the essential, unchanging nature of the mind cannot be found as an object of expectation. It lies at the source of expectation. Expectation proceeds from it, but cannot go towards it. So, if we notice this expectation, don't try to discipline it. Don't try to stop it. Simply hold up this understanding to your expectation. Meet your expectation with this understanding, like holding a mirror in front of your expectation. And see what happens to the expectation. Let your expectation come to rest in this understanding. We may wonder why, if we have understood what has just been said, why the mind is still reluctant to come to rest in its source. And the answer is because there is, below the threshold of thought, there is a pre-rational impulse. An emotional impulse to move away from our current experience, to venture into the future or the past as a means of resisting what is present. The separate self is not an entity that resists. It is the very activity of resistance itself. We have been rehearsing this activity of resistance for so many years that it has become our norm. So be sure to bring this understanding not just to your thoughts of expectation, but into your feelings. Meet your feeling impulse with this understanding. Allow the whole mechanism of expectation to be exposed in this contemplation. Don't touch the mechanism, don't try to do anything about it. Just allow it to be exposed, see it for what it is, and hold up the mirror of understanding to it. Whatever can be expected, longed for, desired, searched for, can never be that which we deeply desire. Let your expecting, longing, searching bring itself to an end naturally, effortlessly, spontaneously in this understanding. know yourself as simply being aware. Being aware is our essential, irreducible, indivisible, unchangeable, indestructible nature.